Hey y'all. So, yesterday I learned a couple things, actually. One, that if I talk for more than half an hour, my phone will split the video up into two parts. And then I have to edit them together, which is ultimately not a huge deal. Just kind of annoying when I'm trying to find it on my phone and I can't find this long ass video I just made. Two, that I'm probably going to end up using Windows Movie Maker to do all the editing for right now. So basically yesterday I made a video and then I went to edit it, and my boyfriend made a comment about trying to block out the background here. So I tried to find an editor that I could do that on, and first of all, I'm pretty sure that the editor I wound up finding words doesn't do that anyway. And then it was a pain in the butt to figure out how to actually edit videos on said program. And then it takes forever for it to convert the video file into a usable file, and then YouTube was still having a problem with uploading it. So I don't have yesterday's video set up yet because I have to now re-edit it, edit it in Windows Movie Maker so that it'll be a usable format for YouTube. And frankly, it's a lot of work. I'm probably not going to do it for a long time. What I might do is the only really big moment of note in the entire video is the very end, because I decided to sing at the end of the video. That I can always, with reasonable amounts of ease, put on the end of this video. So I'm probably gonna do that way. And then in future, what I'm gonna end up doing is probably get a screen or something to put up so that y'all don't have to look at my walls. And or we were talking about rearranging our living room last night. It's just a lot of work. I really don't want to do it, but he wants to do it, so whatever, we'll see. As you can tell, I look very tired. Well, you may or may not be able to tell, but to me I look very tired, in a way that I have not done since shortly after quarantine started, because I've been sleeping a lot with quarantine, but I did not sleep a lot last night at all whatsoever. Because I was trying to update my computer, because as mentioned before, it's not exactly like a top of the line computer. It's running on Windows 7, which is no longer supported, so it's really kind of a ticking time bomb before it just dies. Which, whatever, again, I got it for free from my parents because they got a new one. And we're like, here, do you want this? It still works. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll take it. So I was up trying to install Windows 10 because I found out that even though the free upgrade program that they were running technically ended in 2016, their IT department actually never went through and canceled the program on the website, so I could still download it for free. But it's having a glitch, and it's a glitch that I found out as I was looking through the internet last night trying to figure out what was going on. actually has been happening for a long time for a lot of people. And that is that it gets stuck while updating at like 46% checking for updates. And it'll just get stuck there at that one point forever and ever and ever. That is very annoying. So I was trying to do that, and then I was trying to edit this video, and once I figured out how to edit it, like it was almost 6 o'clock before I went to bed. 6 in the morning before I went to bed. And then my boyfriend was taking up the whole bed because he'd gone to bed way before me, which is fine. He was taking up the whole bed. I could get her to move. I was like, fine, whatever. I would just compress into that little space that is left. And his cat was sleeping at my feet, so I was literally like this little ball on the bed. And then he started snoring. And I was done. I slept. I went out to the couch. I slept on the couch last night. And around 6:30, my upstairs neighbor started stomping around her apartment. So I have not gotten a whole lot of sleep. And the sleep I did get was not very good. I was having a weird water park dream. I don't even really remember most of it. I just remember being at a water park. My boyfriend was there. But it was like he wasn't my boyfriend yet. It was weird. If anyone here has seen Maid Sama, it's on Netflix. It's an anime on Netflix. It was kind of like the Misaki and Usui relationship going on, like before they actually get together kind of thing going on, which tells me that I've been watching entirely too much anime if it's creeping into my dreams. But whatever, I guess. But I don't sleep restfully when I dream. It's a thing. It's not that has always been a thing for me. If I have dreams, that means I'm probably gonna wake up tired because I did not sleep well. Oh, my kitties are being so cute. I should take a picture and add it in a video. We'll see if I can work that out. We'll see if I can figure that out. They're being cute. I have 2 cats. Troho is like 9, 10? 9, 10? He's old. He's an old boy. I'd have to do math. I suppose I can edit out the math time. Or I could just talk out loud while I do the math. Okay. He was like 5 when we got him. 5? 4? 4? I think it was 4 when we got him. And then that was right at the beginning of a relationship. So factor like 4 years onto that. So 8. Plus it's been 5 years since then. So it was 13. He is 13. I was very wrong. He is like 13 years old. 13, 14 years old. He's an old boy. And and he is fat, and he is gray. He is a gray tabby, and he is kind of a bully. And then we have a little black cat, and he's 2. It's right around 2 years old. We used to have 3, but we had to get rid of our little girl tabby because she was not adjusting well to life changes, and it was stressing her out, and she was freaking out. So I had to surrender her to the Humane Society with the hopes that she would calm down and be adopted. And that was one of the harder days of my life. Not the hardest, but it was one of the harder days of my life. Was surrendering my cat. Because she was my baby girl. You know, like your pets are your babies just as much as your babies are your babies a lot of the time. And you know, when you have to give them up because it's ultimately what is best for them, it sucks. It sucks a lot. But you gotta do what's best, right? And she also would be 14 now if she's still around, which I hope she is, because she's a good girl. Until she started freaking out and being stressed out. Like she was a very good girl. She was, you know. But, you know, stress is hard on everybody. So, anyway, I'm very tired, and I tried to make a video yesterday, and it didn't work, and I'm probably eventually going to get around to uploading it, but it was a lot of me mostly being happy because I got to see my kid yesterday. I got to video chat with my kid yesterday. As I mentioned before, he is in quarantine with his dad, and he was missing me, so we surprised him with a video chat yesterday. And it was wonderful, and it brought up some, like, damn it, I really do, like, miss my kid feelings. I was kind of going through. So then as a distraction, I had kind of rambled about other things, and it ended up being rambling about my hair because of course it was. And talking about Overtone, which is the company that I use for my hair color. And I'm not going to go into all of it because I realized while editing yesterday that probably nobody cares. Frankly, probably nobody cares in general about what I say in these videos, though. So there's that. And then I went on this long tangent about my old job and how they wouldn't, like, while they didn't specifically have a rule against dyeing hair, like, whatever color, if you wanted to, like, work your way up through the management ladder there, you were probably better off not dyeing my hair. And the struggles I'd had with that, and then lots of frustration. It was very apparent that I was very frustrated with my job watching that video yesterday. And then switching to my new job where they don't care and realizing very apparent that I'm much happier where I'm at now. Because apparently I'm just giving you a summary of the video I made yesterday, so I don't have to putz with it again today. And then reverting back around to my kid and giving a very long explanation of our custody agreements for no real reason. Like, literally none of it had any reasonable level of rhyme or reason to why I decided to talk about that. And frankly, there probably never will be any rhyme or reason to why I choose to talk about things, because I'm literally just talking. The same way that I would, like, you hear the voice in your head just kind of talking about whatever's going on, and I'm literally just spewing it out of my face. A lot of people don't realize exactly how much the voice in my head actually spews things. But very generally in my life, I don't talk a whole lot. And if any of my coworkers ever come around and watch these, like, this is going to be more than they've ever seen me, like, talk. Ever. So, outside of maybe the ones from the hospital who had me as their boss, they will have seen me do this. Well, maybe not this exact. Some of them will have seen me do this, where I'm just spewing whatever's in my head. But most of them will have just seen me lead meetings, like team meetings. And will have seen me talk about whatever. So this is a whole new experience. But then, yeah, at the end of the video, I was like, you know what, like, I'm in a mood now, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sing my son's song. And I did that, and watching it was awkward as hell. Because it was apparent, it was painfully apparent in the video that I had no idea what I was doing. For singing in a video. Because I didn't know where to look, I didn't know, like, what to do, because I didn't want to just be, like, sitting there singing a song, la-da-da-da-da, you know, even though that's what I've been doing, talking, the whole fucking video. And then I started swaying, because it's what I do, like, and that just made it was very awkward, and I'm not gonna post that video, 100%, it's not gonna happen. I already know. One, because I am too lazy to go through editing all of that again in a different format so that I can post it, and two, because it was awkward as hell and painful to watch for me. And I'm not going to subject you guys to it. Oh. I think I'm going to end up taking a nap today before picking babe up from work. Oh, probably. Pertinent information. I did mention yesterday, and you guys have not seen this because I'm not going to post yesterday's video. The sniffles are my allergies. I have seasonal allergies to dust, and probably there's a reasonable level of pollen or something in there too, but dust. And it's actually not even a seasonal allergy. It is a year-round allergy that I deal with. It just, a lot of the time in, like, the spring and summer and fall seasons, tend to be a lot worse because of construction. Construction is the bane of my existence. So all this sniffly grossness is because allergies. I'm not diseased. I just have allergies that are barely being managed by allergy pills as I'm trying to adjust my life schedule, which is not working well at all. I'm gonna have a really hard time going back to normal, I think, after all this. But what you're gonna do, right? And for now, I'm doing what works for me, and when that no longer works for me in the future, because duh. Oh. Yeah, there's gonna be a nap in my future. There is a nap in my future, or an early bedtime. Probably an early bedtime. I remember what I was talking about. It's gone. It's gone. Oh. Doing what works for me and then adjusting when I need to. Is pretty much, is just how my life is gonna work. And that's fine. But, that is, I think, what I've got for today, guys. Yeah, that's what I've got for today. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna edit this video. And I'm gonna probably fall asleep on the couch watching Once Upon a Time or something on Netflix. Yeah. Peace and love. I'm out.